Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? I'm coming to you guys live tonight, nearly midnight, and I wanted to talk to y'all about goddamn Nintendo's online, okay? What a complete joke. What a disaster. This is something that only the strongest and most deluded of fanboys are even attempting to defend. Even on Nintendo's own YouTube channel, the announcement for this online service has a dislike rate that is completely dwarfing the likes. Nobody is happy, and even the defense force out in full, even the Nintendo apologists, can only come up with the most basic and ignorant of defenses. It is a disaster in the making, and I really, honestly, I hope that this is such a disaster financially that Nintendo is going to require change in order to stay competitive. But y'all know it won't. Y'all know for a fact that these sheep are going to buy into this service that they hate, you know, and just, well, I need to play Smash Brothers when it comes out, so I need to make sure that I buy Nintendo's service. You're all the problem, bitches. You are all the problem, okay? I'm not going to be nice about it. You guys are the issue, alright? If all you all who are, like, leaving dislikes on the fucking trailer for this online service, if all you 10,000 people would actually put your money where your mouth is and be the change you want to see. All you people making, complaining posts on Reddit, be the change you want to see, you would force Nintendo to be better. But you goddamn know, most of y'all aren't gonna do shit, because you can't bear to live in a world without Splatoon to play. I can't play Mario Kart online. I guess I'll do it. Have some goddamn self-respect, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. But anyway, the service is a complete travesty. It is a joke. The idea that Nintendo thinks it's acceptable and appropriate to charge $20 for an online service, $20 a year for an online service that doesn't even include basic features like text chat, that needs a phone app to voice chat, that isn't even dedicated servers, but peer-to-peer connections that make online gaming on their service already a complete joke, a lag fest full of disconnects, riddles with disconnects. Like, playing online on Nintendo systems is already a painful experience. Why would you choose to play a game on Nintendo's online if it's a multi-plat? Some games you got no choice. Splatoon, Mario, Smash Brothers, yeah, well, I gotta play on Nintendo's system. But, if you're gonna play goddamn Fortnite, you're gonna play, flippin' Rocket League? Why? Why would you play it on Nintendo Switch? Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Why would you play it on Switch with its goddamn peer-to-peer shit? There's no fucking excuse. There's no excuse for how horrible this is. Okay? But at the very least, it was free. You were getting kind of a bare-bones, piss-poor experience that didn't even come with basic features that are standard on every other system, even systems like Steam that are free. But at the very least, it was free. So it's whatever, you could excuse it. But no, man, now they're well, you gotta pay $20. I swear to you, the Nintendo Direct was coming out earlier this week, right? And I'm not a big fan of watching the Directs live. I usually wait until they've already been run so I can skip through the boring shit. But I wanted to see what they were gonna do with this online shit, because I knew they were gonna talk about it. And I thought to myself, you know what? If they give me something worth paying for, then I'll pay for it. And the video comes out. It is this insulting, patronizing shit where they start out paying for Nintendo Switch Online gives you access to online play, as if we didn't already have it. As if it just unlocked this hidden ability that we'd never seen before. Online play? oh my gosh, where do I sign up? Like, oh my god, so insulting. Cloud saves, it unlocks cloud saves. And they even talk about the fact that if something happens to your system, your save data goes away. As if this Nintendo Online is this solution from on high, when it's really just the fault of the fucking console's design. Where it's like, you can't even connect an external drive. You can't even connect a fucking flash drive to store your game saves. You can't do that shit. You have to be able to, you know, just leave it on the system, and now they're gonna implement cloud saves. But of course, they're not even gonna do that with all games. I know Splatoon fans were getting mad because they don't even get cloud saves. They don't. It's not even supported for all their games. So if you lose your Switch, you lose your Splatoon progress. You know, that's just it. If your Switch, you know, gets damaged, if your house floods, your house burns down, well, the cloud saves aren't gonna help you then, now are they? Oh my god, what a travesty, what a disaster. What else does this fucking get you? NES games? Oh yeah, NES games that they've resold and repackaged so many times over the last fucking few decades. Oh man, I can't wait to pay $20 a year for fucking Ice Climber. You know? Like, Jesus Christ, Nintendo has such a library. Literally, if I would have gotten access not to just like NES games, but if they would have put SNES, N64, GameCube on that service, you could play through this entire back catalog. That would have been amazing. Like, okay, that's worth the value. But no, they're just like, yeah, some NES games will release more eventually, you know, whatever. It's like boring. Like, who gives a fuck about these 30-year-old NES games? Like, of all their retro catalog, it's like the one era that nobody gives a fuck about. You know? And, goddamn, I remember watching the Direct and seeing, like, we knew all this shit already, but they had this one, like, question mark for, like, special offers, which we all know, you know, we all know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, like, 20% off some $10 indie shit, a fucking 15% discount on the Nindies or some garbage like that, and, that's all they're offering. You know, some games that you can already afford without trouble, without the discount, but you know what, that's what they were gonna offer. I kind of expected it, but they didn't even give details. They literally were just like, we'll show more at a later time. My mouth hung agape. Like, did you really just do that? What complete disrespect. What total disrespect. You know, we got, like, the actual, like, this is the service that you were already using for free, and now we're gonna strong-arm you into paying for it. We're also giving you cloud saves, except not on some of the games that you guys care the most about, and, NES shit. And everything else, we'll just tell you later, as if we're just so excited we can't handle any more info. Give me a break, dude. I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, they really just completely disrespected us. Like, holy goddamn. It is completely unacceptable. Anybody who pays for this shit has complete lack of self-respect, I'm sorry. That you cannot respect yourself and also come out there saying, like, yes, I think this is worth paying for. Like, have respect for your own goddamn money. Hey, cats! Lay off! Goddamn, my cats are having a territorial struggle. Fucking meowing at each other, goddamn. But no, this is ridiculous shit. Anyway, I remember I was reading all the comments, and I was seeing the goddamn Nintendo fanboys, and they were coming back with, like, the defense of this Nintendo Online system. You know, you hear a lot of people saying, like, you know, oh, well, you know, it's cheaper, but it's cheaper than Sony and Microsoft are offering. Listen, guys, Sony and Microsoft, PS Plus and Xbox Live isn't just a $60 paywall for online games and some cloud service, okay? Sony and Microsoft actually offer free games every month, a value that more than offsets the $60 you're paying. Now, yeah, most of the games they offer are complete dog shit, and you wouldn't want to play them anyway, but the fact remains that they actually offer you more than you're paying back. You know what I'm saying? So, just in that sense, it's not even a fair comparison. But in addition, it's not the same. They're actually giving you a service worth a damn on PS Plus and Xbox Live. You can text chat. You have dedicated servers. You don't have to get a fucking smartphone app to voice chat, okay? You have a decent service that comes with the bells and whistles that you've come to expect. This is ridiculous that Nintendo is expecting to charge even 1 penny. 1 penny per year. 1 penny per decade would be too much for this horrible service. Like, goddamn, can you even call this a service? This is the bare minimum. This is the bare minimum that they can say, well, we have online play, and by the way, pay us. Talk about greedy. Talk about corporate greed. Goddamn, and you're all gonna pay for it, aren't you? Give me a break. Yeah, ooh, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than what you're paying on Sony and Xbox Live. God damn. And you see a lot of people, too, saying, like, it's only $20. It's only $20. What, you can't pay $20 a year? That's not too expensive. It's completely asinine. Imagine if you bought yourself, like, a fucking smart TV, okay? You bought yourself a smart TV, and it charged you 2 pennies every time you wanted to go into the Netflix app or the YouTube app on your smart TV. Would you even stand for that? No, you would blacklist the company that made you that goddamn TV. Okay? Because give me a break, you're gonna charge me to open the Netflix app. My fucking phone isn't gonna do that. My desktop's not gonna do that. My gaming console's not gonna do that. Anywhere else where I can get a Netflix app or a YouTube app isn't gonna do that. But my smart TV is? You would blacklist the maker of that TV. LG makes your TV. Fuck LG. Don't even buy their service. They charge you for shitty-ass stuff that everyone else is giving to you at a value. And that's what's going on here. Sony and Microsoft, whether or not you like that value, they're giving you a fucking value. You know what I'm saying? Unlike the fucking NES games, where, let's be honest, most of you guys can get that shit for free easily, but okay, even if you're not part of the piracy scene, I mean, it's already been sold to you multiple times over several generations. Like, anyone who really cares about these fucking games has played them already. That's the thing with these NES games. They're so old. They've been so resold. It's just a terrible value, but I guess, alright, if you're gonna be, like, the most pedantic about it, technically, if we talk about the rate that they're selling them on Wii U, then Nintendo Switch has, like, the value, whatever, fine, you fucking idiots, but you know that nobody sees it that way. You know that we're all looking at it and saying, like, god damn, like, I already paid for fucking Legend of Zelda 1. Like, why am I enticed by this? I'm not. Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. It is absolutely ridiculous that Nintendo expects people to pay for this. And I hope that those of you out there who have respect for yourselves don't buy into this shit. Don't let yourself be so swayed. Don't let yourself be so scared of the possibility that you live in a world where you can't play Smash Brothers online, and you'll have to play couch multiplayer, or find a local tournament, or some shit to actually play the game. You know what? Just fucking live with it. Force Nintendo to be better, because if you won't be the change you believe in, then that change isn't gonna come. And you're gonna be left in a world where you just have to put up with it. Oh, these people saying it's only $20. They raised the price. It's only $30. It's only $80 a month. What, you can't afford that? I mean, obviously that's ridiculous. But it's not about the price. It's about the principle. And the principle is, I'm not going to spend goddamn any money at all in order to get access to shitty PvP servers, P2P servers, give me a break, peer-to-peer servers. I'm not going to pay for a service where I don't even get the opportunity to text chat with my friends. And in order to voice chat, I need to use a fucking phone app. Alright? I'm not going to pay for a service like that, where all I get in return is shit NES games that I've already had access to, and like $2 off an indie title, okay? It's not worth it, guys. It isn't worth it. And maybe that Nintendo has just something else in the pipeline, but they don't. They ain't gonna fix their servers, and they ain't gonna offer you much of anything. They're never gonna lower the price of their games. You're gonna be paying $60 for Breath of the Wild 10 years from now, guys, and you know it to be true. And I think it is completely ridiculous that Nintendo expects that their fans are going to pay. But they're right. You know, they're goddamn right about it. They'll get your money sooner or later, won't they? Because you're their fucking pig. Pig to the slaughter. You're gonna be fucking feeding their mouths. You're their sandwich, their pulled pork sandwich, motherfucker. You're pay pigs. You're absolute pay pigs. And the Nintendo is your master, and you don't even care. You're like, I like Nintendo. I like Pokemon. I can't imagine not being able to play that online. Grow some self-respect, dude. I'm not paying for this shit, and I hope the rest of you don't either. That's my rant. Totally off the cuff. It's been boiling, motherfuckers. It's been boiling. But I got my piece out, so that's all you got from me. My Life from Microsoft is signing out. Peace.
You think you're better than everyone else, but there you stand. The good man doing nothing. And while
Nintendo
triumphs and your rigid
pro-consumerism
crumbles into blood-stained
salt,
the only victory afforded to you is that you stuck true to your guns. You were a coward to your last
should post